And them boys are back. The one, the only, V.
You know, like I was saying, I mean, I was talking to ChatGPT and debating bestiality and shit. Don't worry, we're not going to have another bestiality podcast. We've had 2. There's no need to complete the trilogy.
The trilogy would actually be dope.
It does sound great.
Everything is dope in a trilogy, bro.
It is, well...
The father himself.
We've all seen some third parts of movies that are ass.
Well, yeah. But I was just referring to God and the Holy Trinity, but...
Well, you know, the Holy Trinity is an amazing thing when you really stop and think about it, right? I'm not a Catholic. I wasn't raised Catholic. I was raised more like Baptist. And then, like, at the age of 11, I somehow discovered reason, and it sort of turned me off from it. But then I became kind of cringe, you know? You know, the sort of cringe atheist type, right? That has to, like, fucking... Everything is debate me, bro. Like...
George Carlin on the YouTube search?
That was it. Yeah, that's all it took. I watched a 10-minute comedian make a clip. From that point, I just didn't believe in God anymore.
You still acted like you believed in him, though, right?
I mean, define acted like I if I...
Praying?
If I saw that somebody's daughter ended up getting married...
Would you consider praying an act of, like, a form of act that you still believe in God, in a way?
What?
Would you consider somebody praying an act of believing in God?
It depends on why they're praying. Like, for example, like Penn Jillette, right? Like the magician.
Okay.
The guy that does the whole Penn and Teller thing.
Penn and Teller?
He does what he calls a placebo prayer, right?
Is this like Pascal's wager? Just do it just in case?
No, it's not Pascal's wager. It's you know, the placebo effect, obviously, right? Like
right.
You expect something to make you feel a certain way, and so it actually adds...
It adds that...
It adds some of that because
right.
of the mental expectation. And so he does a placebo prayer where he pretends in that moment as though he actually does believe in God in order to make himself somehow feel better or some shit. I don't know if any of that shit does anything.
Is there studies on that?
There probably are.
And how would one even measure
the well-being
of somebody that...
Well, it depends on what you want to measure. I mean, you could measure anything. You can measure depression. You could use personality scales. You could do whatever.
But yeah, so it'll be hard to. It'll be like we would have to measure, I guess, the way they felt right after praying, or...
Well, yeah, you could do it, and you could do it long term, and you could compare it to, like, people who didn't pray, or just people who read, like, Dr. Seuss books or whatever.
Right.
You know, compare it to, like,
another activity that would provide...
Something that's not a placebo.
That it's not a placebo, gotcha.
But then you never really know, because reading Dr. Seuss might be great for depression.
But what do they do, read the brain?
That's one way to do it. You know, you could just look at the brain, but I don't think that would tell you that much about, like, whether or not somebody's depressed or not. Or whether or not somebody, like, feels better. Whatever the fuck it is you think that it does.
Right.
You know?
It's interesting.
I don't know.
No, I was talking to some chick, and she got, like,
Did she talk back?
She actually did.
Fascinating.
Crazy.
That's incredible shit.
We actually have a girl with us right now. It's like the first time we have a female guest on the pod. So it's kind of a first time.
It's our first time.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Introduce yourself, Jessica.
My name is Jozz. Hi. Not Jessica.
Abe's trolling.
But you can call me Josie.
Josie.
I saw that this guy that went on a panel. I was listening to, like, this discussion between, like, Richard Dawkins. You know, like, Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, and some other goofy dude were on a stage, and they were taking answers from people, taking questions from people. And this guy pulls up, first of all, with the most sincere attitude I've ever seen another human behave. He was like,
Mike
look...
is making me nervous, I'm sorry. The whole pacing back and forth.
Well, stop doing that to her, you know? Why are you giving me this? This guy goes in front of the panel and he asks the question. He's like, listen, right? Suppose that someone really...
You have a tray?
...loves his sister. like really, really loves his sister, right? Like romantically loves his sister, right? So, and then he starts going on about whether or not
Is it
incest
morally wrong?
is actually wrong, right? And he tries to get a good answer about whether. But
This is Dawkins?
no, this isn't. I mean, he was asking Dawkins this question.
Oh, some dude
right?
was asking him.
And so he changed it up a bit because people are immediately going to bring up like your kids are going to be, you know,
Yeah, we know.
some chromosomes are going to be different.
There's a high chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be something. Anyway, so he says, well, look, let's just get rid of that right off the bat, right? Say these are two lesbians involved in an incestuous relationship, so they can't really have kids, right?
Okay.
And they both really love each other and they enjoy, you know, scissoring or whatever the fuck they do, right?
Swag.
And the at the end of the day, right, they're not really hurting anyone. They're not producing an odd amount of chromosomes in some kid.
Yeah.
What's the real harm here? Are you guys really against this? I know most people are just automatically, they say it's disgusting or whatever.
Yeah.
But is there really any harm? You know, saying that you find something disgusting, is that really a good reason to, you know, be against it? And Dawkins is sort of just like, well, that was a very smart move making them both women.
Well, I'll also even add to his point.
Go for it, yeah.
That let's say they didn't know they were sisters,
Okay.
but they still were.
Okay.
Would that even be harm? Would that be even harming them? Like, I'm adding to the
Well, if
question.
they found out about it, it probably would. You know, they'd
But
probably.
let's just say hypothetically they never knew, but they were biological sisters. But then they ended up.
Yeah.
So that would be another.
Is this a fantasy of yours, or is this like a?
No, man, I'm trying to add to the questioner's.
I'm dying.
I'm
This
done.
is
Trying to help him to.
dying.
okay.
He should have even said that. That's what I'm trying to
He
say.
could have said that.
He
yeah,
could have been
coulda-
like, forget the even. Let's say they don't even.
That's a good idea for a book. You know, like just two
chicks
lesbians
that fell in love.
fall in love
Do they find that at the end, or should we just not?
in the middle of scissoring. Just
Yeah. Let's go.
one of
That
them
story.
notices a little scar on her thigh. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking my sister."
Nah, it would have to be way more
But
trickier.
it gets very sensual. She's into that, so it just
It just.
escalates from there. I mean, there's a point of no return in a novel like that.
It would have to be like fucking.
I might read something like that, you know?
Hell yeah.
It just has to have images, you know? That's like why some of that Wolverine porn that chicks read or whatever, you know, it just doesn't have images.
That's
It's too
what
many.
books are lacking nowadays. Like even
Guys
like,
are visual learners, you know?
like even well thought written books. Like why are they never images?
There's not
Throw
enough
some images in there.
diversity for men inside of like the, you know, romantic novel, you know, sort of, it's language porn.
The book would be
Right.
way too long. That would take a lot of time. Let's say like each page,
Yeah.
there will be like an image constructed off just based off that one page.
Right.
Like, and
It's
then-
also a problem with men, right? Because you would definitely want to like have a PDF of it instead of like the physical. Because you don't want nut all over the book. I mean, that's just going to be.
you don't want none on your computer.
You don't
either,
want
bro.
nut. Well, it doesn't have to be on your. Jesus Christ, have some aim. What the fuck?
That's what he does.
On your computer?
Apparently on it. Just on his
Just
computer.
throw it on there, bro.
I've
You got
actually
sticky
never-
keyboards and shit.
No, I've never.
You animal.
I would never, dog.
You got good aim.
I believe so. But
Went
Respect.
there.
Sometimes you gotta go there, you know.
so yeah, we got Jozz in the building. We actually didn't introduce her.
Josh,
We did.
We did.
Oh, we
We
did.
did.
We did.
He's too high.
Josh,
I thought I just was like, yo, fuck Joss, and then we just kept going.
Thanks.
Josh, what do you think about the incest situation? You found a problem with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Do
just
you
don't
have
like
a-
incest?
Do you have a
No.
good enough reason? Do you think it's like, would it harm them though?
Like harm them, like.
Yeah, would there be
mentally.
any harm? No, what about the situation I even said? What happened if they didn't know that they were sisters, but they were
I
biologically?
mean, that's. You can't do anything about that. I guess. It
Yeah, but that
happens.
would kill the argument though. Like if we could scientifically prove that causes no harm, that would be the ultimate.
Let's switch it up a little bit because I gave the example of two women here.
Go ahead.
Say these are like really hung gay brothers, extremely well endowed, and they just enjoy giving each other hemorrhoids. Apparently. God damn, that was
I mean, it would apply to them as
god
well.
damn.
Because if they're not making kids. So.
They're not making kids either.
So it doesn't.
but,
It's not really a different argument.
but maybe it's
Yeah.
more aesthetically pleasing in this case. I
No.
think.
Pause.
You don't? No?
No.
Maybe in
two
Jozz.
girls are better.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do gay porn.
This is interesting.
Oh yeah, you were gonna give us your top category in porn watching, in history.
This is just the beginning, Joss. This is just
Okay.
What
this
was
is
your you were gonna tell us?
just blowjobs, anal?
blowjobs and anal.
Yeah, and like
So wait, not actual.
threesomes. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Let's get this correct. Blowjob was number 1.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So then anal would be second,
Yeah.
and then third would be threesomes.
Yeah. But
Interesting
like
lineup.
Hardcore.
Oh, hardcore.
Hardcore like threesomes.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
like hardcore sex.
What's the ratio though? Is it like 2 women, 1 guy? Is it 2?
3 women?
What are we doing
One
here?
woman, 2 guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they could be doing both at the same time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like one in the ass and then one in the pussy.
My God.
Yeah, or one in the mouth. Figure
Mm-hmm.
it out. It'll happen.
Figure it out.
Yep.
You heard it from Jozz.
I don't think it's hard to
guys.
figure out.
But now you know my category.
Interesting. I never knew blowjob.
She has a
would be-
little hierarchy. I don't think that's uncommon though.
I think it's rare because a lot of girls don't like giving blowjobs, to be honest.
My top
Really?
3 category.
Yeah. Like there has to be a certain girl that likes pleasing. If
Mm.
not, then it won't probably work.
Why do you think the anal is another favorite?
Why do you think?
Is it the same reason as the first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. And then threesome, is that just fantasy vibes?
Fantasy, because I've never done one.
Mm.
I mean, I've been offered, but I've denied.
Damn. That must have been a serious blow. I mean, no pun intended, but that really...
I mean, you did
Must-
it on purpose.
What do you mean?
No, it's not the joke shit.
That must have been a serious blow to those guys. I mean,
Whatever.
a situation where you offer a threesome.
It's happened like probably 5 times.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've had so many chances here, Josh.
I know, it's pretty bad.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
Respect.
I mean, why not? Hello, look at me. Sorry. I'm too high right now.
It's okay. Talk your shit.
Talk more shit. I mean, dude. Rank me.
Okay.
Go.
I mean, you have a nice set of jugs.
Okay.
You got a nice face.
Okay.
I can't see your ass that well through what you're wearing, though.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. That's a ranking.
No.
You want a number.
Yeah, I want a number.
Okay, I'll give you a 10.
no.
A what?
I'll give you a 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mike?
Are we doing this for real?
Go for it, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
This is the VNA pod, bro. You gotta be brutal.
I mean,
Sadistic,
just-
bro. Abusive, even.
I've heard my ranking from multiple guys. It's fine.
What? No. I just think this is a funny. I'm impressed. You got good potting skills. What would I give Joss? I don't know, Joss. I'd give you. I mean, how honest do you want me to be?
Be honest.
I gotta do it for the pod, right?
Go for it, bro. There's no need to hold back. Do you feel like you have enough information right now from her to be able to judge?
Yeah, he does.
I don't think so, but I'm still gonna judge, so it don't matter.
What do you mean you don't think so?
She has to, like, you have to see her fully before you can judge, though. You can't just...
You know what I mean? That's my.
Like, you have to see, like, everything before you judge. I mean, you could kind
It's
of
the
use
only
your
way-
imagination.
No, imagination can be misleading.
No.
It is definitely misleading.
I mean, I had pictures. I can show you pictures. Exactly.
There's no, wait. There's no
No,
reason to
I'm-
hold back at this
I'm
point.
not holding. I'm not. No, yeah. We're not. I'm not saying any. I haven't
There's
said a
no
word.
reason to hold back. We've already made it this far.
I haven't said a word.
Okay, I'm waiting for the ranking.
Let's keep
Okay,
steady.
I'll give you 8 through 8.5.
Thank you.
There we go.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's my rating.
You did that with not enough information, granted.
Yeah. So give
But, like,
me.
what's information? Because he's seen me a couple times, like, different outfits. What are you trying to do?
Well, that's the issue. The outfits are the limited information, right? If there was no outfit,
Okay, so what's the more what
I mean, I
more
do
really-
kind of agree.
Well,
with
nude is the only way to really establish.
100%.
So
what's
you
going
need
on.
to have a girl nude to rank her.
That's when I
For
know.
sure.
That's when I know fully what's going on.
100%.
but like you
There
have to
is
see
no.
like her pussy and like her tits.
I
and everything.
actually have good taste in pussy because there's so many different ways that a pussy can present itself. I mean, there's some pussies that they have like one flap hanging over the other type shit. There's some where
Okay,
like
so
the-
imagine
we
like
talked about this, the pastrami.
yeah, but no ill.
pastrami.
Let's talk about like someone that's white and they have like a pink perfect pussy.
oh, I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like all shades though.
Purple?
No, but pink is to me the
Top
most
tier?
beautiful color in
I
the
mean
world.
pink and white.
I would say I would agree. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the prettiest pussy.
What other colors are there?
Purple? Brown?
There is purple.
Purple is
Brown.
intense.
Yeah,
you know?
there's purple, there's brown.
Saying purple is intense is crazy.
And like a floppy pussy, like that sucks to have one.
The flap?
Yeah.
Some
ew.
people are cool with the pastrami.
You know, I just
No.
We don't discriminate on this
Hell
pod, right?
no.
I love a lot of
sorry.
We
different
love all
types
type of
pussy.
shawties on here.
But how can you like see it like and it's not like a
That's what I wonder with the ones that have like barely any lip action going through there.
God.
I'm thinking like where
Oh, those be whack though. Let's give
where
it a
did they
buck.
go?
Yo, those
know?
be.
I wouldn't know.
I would take a pastrami probably over the no. Like you don't
No, it
see
depends
nothing.
though. It
But
it
dude.
depends.
Because the ones that you
But-
don't see,
Oh my god, you've seen some things. You
nah,
have not seen.
not really no pastrami.
You've been into some serious purple pastrami pussy. Huh?
Apparently.
That's a triple P threat right there.
Purple
Apparently.
pastrami is crazy, but
Purple pastrami pussy is.
no,
Bro,
ju-
you're making me nervous. This pacing shit is driving me
I kind of
crazy.
dig me potting standing up.
Getting her nervous, bro.
Yeah,
I
but
see
standing up
that.
is different than like it's like
I feel like I'm doing stand up right now, and I'm just.
that's fine. Do whatever you want.
I will. It's my pod.
Brothers.
Alright, bro. It's not that serious. Calm down. It's not that serious.
I don't understand why there's so much aggression
Yeah, he has so much
between
aggression.
you guys.
Like,
I mean,
don't understand.
I really want to. I can fix you guys.
How?
Hey yo.
I can
I
fix you
tried
guys.
to fix him with a hug.
Oh, that's just not gonna work. You can't fix this fucking guy with a hug. This,
No, I know he's a fucking Sagittarius.
you gotta kick him in the balls or some
I
shit.
know.
You can't.
What?
Dude, my mom.
see how he's
is Sagittarius.
smiling?
I
He's
know
into
how
that
the fuck
shit.
you guys are. Like, to
Oh
a
my
T.
god, here
Oh.
we go.
And Leo
with
too,
this.
bro.
Oh
yeah?
my god.
Leo's a
Now
Sagittarius,
you're
my
comparing me
mom's
to another guy, bro? What?
No, it's not that. It's just Sagittarius men have a certain like
Oh
vibe.
my god.
And then women have a certain vibe, but you both are the same fucking bullshit.
And you're basing this information off just two people you've met
No,
in your
I
life.
have a whole bunch of Sagittarius friends.
And we're all alike, aren't we?
Yes, in a
Oh
way.
my god.
Is that how they always react when you tell them that? Is that-
Bro, I'm not like obsessed with astrology, but certain zodiac signs have certain traits to them. And they just act a certain way when it's just your reaction, your vibe.
I feel like I'm pretty consistent.
I guess his in the second fucking try.
Oh god.
What?
I just love how you're just. I love it. No, go ahead.
I'm just doing my thing, and I'm high as fuck. I'm enjoying this.
Good.
No, I'm not judging. I just think I'm laughing at the astrology thing. I just think it's just like, come on, like it's.
Okay,
Well,
do you have any Aquarius friends?
My dad's an Aquarius.
Okay, cool. So you know how they are.
I know how my dad is.
Okay, cool.
If you want to like, yeah, I know who that person is.
Well, my
Okay.
dad's a Leo, right? And my mom is a Scorpio.
Scorpios are fucking wild.
You have
you-
no idea. I mean,
Do you
They're
agree? Abe?
wild.
Do you agree?
I wouldn't say that she. I mean,
They're wild.
there's different ways to be wild.
That's what I mean. You know what you could be wild in extremely different ways.
You could be wild externally, to the degree that you do a lot of wild shit, you know, and you could be wild internally,
literally, yeah,
in the sense that you are internally
wild.
in a chaotic fucking way.
Yeah, bro, you're fucking,
You know.
couple screws loose, couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, and not even. You could also be wild and just like. Yeah, I mean, those are the only two, literally, externally, internally. But there's many forms to show how you could be a wild person.
There's a lot of ways.
No
One of them
diddy,
is
no
one of
diddy.
the ways that people like to show how wild they are is when they push it to the limit, right?
Here we go.
And I really wanted to get into this
Sure.
because I think it's important.
It's always what we do to the
Well,
guests.
it's a rite of passage. Okay. This is the initiation into the V&8 podcast, right? I'm just going to go, just be blunt.
Did we ask Treasy
I'm sure you're familiar with being blunt.
if we pushed it to the...
I was too worried about just showing him how communism is bullshit, but
That would have been funny, though.
Jozz, have you ever pushed it to the limit?
With what?
Well, just in general, you do you feel like you pushed it to the limit? Do you feel like you've done that?
Yeah, multiple times.
Respect.
Yeah.
Damn. Jozz, I think that was the fastest answer we've ever gotten here in the podcast.
You're welcome.
I think it's probably because the other people were dudes and they were terrified of the implications of what the fuck that would actually mean.
Do you know a guy named Brody Stevens?
No.
Stevens, right? Is it?
Stevens, yeah.
No.
No?
No idea.
Okay. Well,
Stevens pushed it to the limit.
He's the great man that coined the phrase, right?
He coined the phrase, pushed it to the limit.
I'm
And
gonna
he's-
pass his answer.
He's
so-
passed.
I
So
respect that, yeah.
R.I.P. to the great Brody.
Brody was a legend. He just came on there. Let me ask you something. You ever been to Thailand?
No,
No?
never.
How do you feel about Thailand?
I mean, I don't really
Eager
know.
to go?
Would you like to go to Thailand?
Soon, this year, maybe? A couple months?
Probably. Why not?
You think there's some great ladies there?
I know there's a lot of trans.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Okay. What's up?
How do you feel about a chick, but with a dick?
Confused.
Confused? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
You know,
about
I don't know
that.
where to start.
I don't know how to.
There's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You did say you like girls.
It's a nice little blend.
I never said that.
Oh, you said you would rather make out with a chick. Oh, no, you were referring
No.
to gay porn. Something about
But
that.
you guys are fucking stoners.
No, dude. I said I wanted I like girl and two guys, so the guy can put it in the pussy and then in the
And in
ass,
the ass.
or in the mouth. as a
Well,
third
for favorite
option.
So you don't
categories,
fuck with chicks?
I made out with chicks.
Hmm.
Like they dared me to make out with like chicks, and I did like a 3 like making out.
But what about the chick with the
With the what?
penis?
I don't like.
bro, you don't
I
have to
wouldn't-
use such a dirty word like penis, bro. Just say dick. Like, penis just sounds
say cock.
dirty.
I'm alright. I don't want to say
That
it.
one sounds more pornographic.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Christ, Jozz. I mean,
I just had to.
Sounds
say
like some
it.
70s like
I
porn.
just had to say it.
Yeah. You do kind of give off like 70s porn, like cool. I don't know.
Tell me more.
go ahead, bro. I'm digging this.
Tell me more.
Like porn.
Porn
cool,
what though?
Cool
Porn.
mom type of.
I am
Cool
not a
mom.
mom.
I know. That's what makes it funnier. Like.
Do you consider yourself a MILF in any way?
No, I own dogs, but no.
I own dogs.
That counts, bro.
That's all the evidence you
counts.
need.
Dogs, that's it.
All right.
MILF status.
Yeah. Yo, by the way, I broke the weed on top of my phone, so I don't have my phone available.
That's cool. You could add more to the pod. You don't need to use your
I
phone.
mean, I've been
We
adding...
block all phones when people get on the pod. It's kind of our thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we.
I've been on my phone before. He gets nervous and he looks at you like to try to see if you're gonna say anything to go along with his story.
I'll say a lot of shit. I'll say
That's what you think
anything,
is
bro.
happening?
That's what I feel.
Or
is
do I
happening.
just give good eye contact to everybody?
You don't give good eye contact to me.
I've been looking at you this whole time as we've been speaking.
Really?
Yes.
Bro, it's just that your eyes are...
so chingy.
I'm Chinese, man. Like,
You have the most Asian stoner eyes, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's why I can't tell if you're looking at me. And you have the light on. So
First
it
of all,
has
it's a-
stigmatism.
it's a problem noticing what you're looking at when you're sober, bro. Once you smoke, that's it, bro. I don't know.
He just has a halo over him right now.
It just looks like skin through here. You
Like,
know what I
exactly.
mean? There's nothing...
And the light's on, though.
there's
for
vision,
real.
brother.
Brother.
Bro, that brother shit is
Brother.
killing me.
But it doesn't
There's
say
vision,
it right. You have to
brother.
say brother.
You do have to say brother,
Brother.
don't you? You gotta do it like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Brother.
Yeah, like that. But
Hulk
I
Hogan is
don't-
bass as fuck.
But that's where it came from.
No, I know, Jozz.
I saw that Conor McGregor spoke at the fucking like White House press.
Yeah, I
Was
heard
he
about
high,
that shit
bro?
too.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's a guy, first of all, definitely, you know,
Hi.
involved in some serious drug use, right?
The cocaine.
This guy is not fucking around. He's already at a point he's not going to come back to the UFC.
Hey, fucking Conor McGregor's hilarious.
He
bro.
just pulls up.
Why did he pull us to the White House?
He just wanted to talk about immigrants and shit and just be gangster and shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is, you know.
He said that we should have Ireland's back.
Yeah.
America's like the big bro to them. Like, look out for us guys type of vibe. And then he just announced that he's running for president right now for Ireland.
Okay.
That's cool.
Conor McGregor, dog.
It'd be like that sometimes.
And that's for that, because I don't know.
I wonder what the fuck a guy like that thinks about on a
What do you-
regular basis.
What do you think about the JFK files coming out?
You know, it's like 5 million pages, so I don't have the time,
Yeah.
you know. I think it was like a UFO that shot him or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows, bro? There's all types of shit. I've been seeing on Twitter so many like commonalities recently. Like one of the things I've been seeing recently is pictures that people have of like the pyramids in Egypt and then a bunch of like shit that they think is underground from the pyramids.
For like what?
Right? Like they think there's like fucking tunnels to other dimensions or they
You
think
see, I can't fuck with Twitter, bro.
you can't fuck with Twitter?
No.
No?
I'm not a Twitter type of girl.
Well, it's great for your mental health, you know.
It's actually the best thing ever.
I do like Reddit, like...
Reddit
is worse.
Now there's some serious shit going
Yeah,
on in Reddit.
I know.
Yeah.
People's
Yeah.
whole life stories is on Reddit, yeah.
I wonder what are the subreddits though?
I don't know.
Like,
I
I
don't
think he's
get
asking
that.
which ones you go to.
Oh, like I read anything.
You just be on it, just like,
Yeah, just like scrolling,
Type
just
shit.
reading anything.
what's your favorite app?
What's my favorite app right
Yeah.
now?
Just in
Instagram.
general. Instagram?
And TikTok.
Gotcha.
See, Instagram I've never gotten anything
Oh,
from.
and I have to do a shout out Mobile Legends because I play
Oh,
professionally.
yeah. This girl plays,
Mobile
Really?
Legends.
Yeah.
I was top global 16 in Diggy.
Respect.
Yeah. The global is fucking hard to do.
What is Global Legends?
No, it's
Mobile
Legends.
Legends.
Mobile Legends.
I don't know either.
It's like League of Legends, but on your phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That
Okay.
you had told me, yeah, bro.
It's PvP. Just 5 versus 5.
You said PPP?
PvP.
Oh,
Player
PvP.
versus
Player versus
Okay, there we
player,
go.
little bro. Come on. Get with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only play PvP there. And
I
there's
mean-
like mages, like there's a whole bunch of like casters, there's like fighter types, tanks,
You got like the little wizard dudes? Or
support. Yeah, you have a wizard dude.
I'll be like a wizard dude, you know?
Yeah.
I've always been a wizard type dude, you know?
You could do that.
There's wizard. What else is there? You said there's like
There's tanks, there's fighters.
Is there like elves and shit?
I mean,
It's
you
like
could get
World of
the-
Warcraft
You could get the skin.
type
No,
vibes.
it's League of Legends.
And just
It's
get the skin?
Yeah, like you could get different skins on
Just
there.
fucking murder an elf and just
No, you just have to pay for the skins.
you
for
just
the
pay for
character.
the skins. That's
the
a
chaps.
savage world.
That's how
I mean,
everything's set up
that's
now,
how
bro.
everything is
Really-
set up. Yeah, Fortnite, everything.
Incredible.
Games are free. They just make money off you
I know
buying
that's
skins.
how Fortnite does it. I mean, I've seen
Mm-hmm.
all types of skins.
And then microtransactions. That's even worse. That's
Yeah.
like all that dumb shit.
Dude, it's everywhere. Like you buy skins for everything.
The gaming and like just gaming in
mean, think
general
about it, bro, like-
died because of that.
Well, I mean, think about like the profit though. I mean, if you're just gonna
It's
sell
lot
a
of
game
money.
once,
A lot of money, like diamonds. Like you spend diamonds. People pay like $100 like every fucking like.
Yeah, but the quality of the game goes down though.
It doesn't actually.
I believe it does.
honestly,
I
I
don't think so.
think that just depends on what the.
I'm
the
saying, and I'm
person's
not even
into.
saying because of the fact that the microtransactions are in the game. I'm saying like it's not. They didn't put that much effort in it if they're worried about putting transactions in this shit. Like if it's that, like you know what I mean. That's how I see it.
But it's people play professionally and they get paid.
I'm
to
not
do
saying
shit.
I'm not saying Mobile Legends or anything. I'm just saying in general, like in video games in general, like when
Yeah.
just a bunch of microtransactions and just a bunch of like the newer games that have come out.
People were heavy on like Fortnite though.
Yeah, Fortnite is like they
serious.
would spend.
See, but
a
I would
lot
say
of
I would
fucking
say
yeah.
there.
I would say that's
lot.
different though because you're just buying a skin to for your character.
Right. You mean like to be
But
able
that's
to?
the same thing as Mobile Legends. You're buying it for your character. You're buying it for your champ.
Yeah, but with the microtransactions, it's worse because instead back then people would just play the game and then they'll unlock the whatever. Now it's just you just gotta buy it and put your money on. It's like
Yeah. I
that's what I'm
guess.
saying. It makes the quality of the game go down. Like it's just like instead of just adding it to the game and making people work for it, it's like you're just gonna buy it.
Oh,
like,
you could work for it too.
well, it depends on the game. A lot of Call of Duty microtransactions and shit like that. You could only get them if you bought them.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I don't know. I just feel like a lot of games aren't even finished.
Yeah, they're never finished. Games are never finished. They could always.
They used to be finished.
World of Warcraft would never end.
Now they never. No, I mean
Ever.
they don't finish in the sense like they didn't finish the game. Like the first month there's patches. They gotta fix this. They gotta add DLC. They don't have all the characters of the game. Like everything's just dumb now. Like it's just like, bro, we paid $60 for this shit. Give us everything in it already, and fuck off.
I mean, that's how it was at the beginning with World of Warcraft, to be honest. You would just, like, literally stay in line at, like, midnight, go to GameStop, and fucking buy World of Warcraft. It was vanilla, the first World of Warcraft. But it was called vanilla, and that was Burning Crusade.
I saw that, there's this new Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, don't even get me started with
And
that.
they have, I don't know what the fuck they have, if they have, like, I don't know, trans black samurais or some shit. I don't know what the new theme is, but...
In the beginning, I think they were trying to add a black samurai in this, like, Japan-based video game when there was literally no black people. Or at least barely any, like, in Japan. So they were just...
I'm so nervous.
What?
You're freaking her out, bro.
What did y'all say?
You're making me so nervous.
You want me to sit
like,
down?
Like, the whole pacing thing. Yeah, please.
Jesus, bro.
No, right here. You can sit here.
No, I'm gonna...
Take a seat. Get yourself comfortable,
I'm gonna roll up. So.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You look like you need another hug.
Let's not speak about that, man.
Hugs are important in life, bro.
Hugs are important. They heal.
They do. It's
They
powerful
really do
shit.
heal. Exactly, and I'm giving him my energy.
It's not like I didn't like the hug.
My energy. And
I never said
he
that.
totally was like...
You feel
tap,
like he
tap,
drained you?
Tap, tap. Like, here you go.
No, I was just
Here you
playing
go, bud.
Jozz. I enjoyed the hug.
Okay, good. It was a loving hug. It wasn't like a shitty ass fucking hug.
This is what I try to do here is I try to bring people together.
But we've known each other.
And so, like, since you guys have never met prior to this podcast, I think it was important to sort of try to get you guys familiar with each other.
For sure.
And I think the aggression has sort of
Here, look.
gone down.
How's it?
Knuckle touch.
That was beautiful.
Here, hand hug. Let's do hand hug.
What's a hand hug?
You've never done a hand hug?
Is it just like an invisible...
No, come here. And then you go like this. No, like just have your hand like this. And then go like this. That's it. That's a hand hug.
That was beautiful.
Okay. My God.
You never seen that
I've
before?
never heard of that. Yeah.
Really? I
No.
did a hand hug today, earlier. And someone said the same shit.
Life-changing.
Here, let's do a hand hug. Have you ever done a hand hug?
No, I've never done this before.
First time ever on the
This looks like a
VNA
Masonic
podcast.
symbol, like
Literally.
the Freemasons, like 30...
Dude, look. Like, just hover your hand over mine. See if you feel energy. Just let me know.
Bro, I can feel it from here.
Just that's
There's
it.
like a field.
You can't be
I
touching.
felt you
Look at how it's
touching me.
making you shake, bro. Like, it's powerful. I mean,
That's just me being high.
I'm high too. That's not no excuse.
my God, bro. She's
Do you feel anything?
pounding you with
What
energy
can I
right
possibly feel,
You could
Jozz?
feel my fucking energy.
now. You can't even... You don't even know what to do
You're
right
not.
now.
You're not fucking... Exactly. Your hand's shaking.
You're under her spell,
Look,
bro.
I put it straight. What's
Alright,
it
cool.
gonna do? What energy am I supposed to feel?
You don't feel anything.
How does it feel? Can you explain it?
I mean, it's an energy. You can't, like...
It's
I
like
can't-
a vibe in a way, right? So
Like, you don't feel absolutely anything.
For the listeners out there, Jozz is placing her hand under mine's. Like
you're very high right now. No. She's placing her hand under yours,
I said that exactly fine.
and then
I'm here hovering.
you're there shaking over her hand.
And I'm holding it perfectly still.
He's
That's
having
No,
a
you're
little.
not. You're not
Yes,
perfectly
I
still.
am.
He's having a little seizure.
Let's see you. You're not perfectly still.
Yeah, I am. I'm not going like this. You're going like this.
Right.
You're literally touching my hand. I'm literally just like this.
Anyway, the point was, I was supposed to feel Joss's energy, and
Did you feel it?
did you feel it? Did you feel it, Jozz? Did you feel something?
Yeah.
What did you feel?
I can't explain it. You feel people's energy, like their aura. I swear to God, bro.
I think you
Jesus.
fucking
Gotta believe her there. She swear to God.
I think you probably came from that shit. I mean, that was.
You gotta check, bro.
You never know, bro.
Good idea, bro.
You fucking animal, you did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm dying. Roll up, bro. Get more high. It's funny.
I think that's what you guys need right now. You guys got to get high.
Yeah, I'm already over it. So you could just.
Over what? Yeah.
I'm saying like I'm.
What do I look like? Your personal
Bro,
weed
she's
roller?
about to like
Yeah,
fucking.
I do
You
Dutch
hear her, bro?
Masters. I do Dutch Masters. I don't know how to roll.
Bro,
any.
we're not in 2009.
What does that have to do with anything?
This isn't 2010. Like, what do you mean Dutch Masters?
I like Dutch Masters. Berry Fusion. That's like
Berry
my thing.
Fusion.
That's my thing.
You gotta get hip, Joss.
I like elbow.
And I want my phone. You said no phones.
I'm looking at my phone for topics. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're very aggressive as a guest. This is
I think that's good.
Well, you want me to be passive?
I didn't say anything. I was just stating something. I'm just statement, man.
Okay, so I'm a little aggressive today.
Need more
Yeah.
weed, Joss.
I do.
Yeah.
You want to turn off the light?
You know, yeah, it's probably better that way.
Sure.
But he
man.
needs to roll up though.
Thanks, Joss.
That's
I
true.
understand. I
I'm
do
just
this.
saying.
I think the problem
I'm
is
just
you're
saying, I
you're
don't know if you
asking
could do
him. You're
I do-
asking him to do it. He doesn't want to do it that way.
I'm saying that because of the light.
You
This guy-
gotta play like opposite day with this guy. You gotta tell him, no, don't roll up, and then he'll start
don't
doing
roll
it.
up, please. Can you just don't
It's
roll
not
up?
even
No, but now he knows.
But it's on my phone, and he doesn't want to get it off my phone. That's the only
See,
thing.
that just it's gonna
Jesus
prolong
Christ.
it. It's gonna
No,
prolong
just do it.
Once he
So-
does it, he's gonna complain a lot, but he'll do it.
It's fire shit.
Joss, I got it. Okay. Anyway, This is why-
I say Jozz.
this is why we don't have women, you know.
It's not Jozz.
Fuck you.
This is demonic.
Yeah. All right.
Demonic.
Oh yeah.
So am I really bad of a guest? Come on.
No, you're doing great.
I
Joss.
never
Okay,
even
thank
said
you.
that.
You're doing great. You told us porn categories. It didn't even have to be that.
Blowjobs, anal.
Blowjobs,
purple
anal.
pussies, pink pussies.
Oh, you're into purple pussies.
No, that's what he was into.
Oh, you're into purple pussies.
Anyway, listen, guys.
No, there's no need to distract. I mean,
Listen, bro. What did I just ask you?
listen. Every color in the spectrum is there for a reason. Okay.
I'm into all shades, my man. I need
Oh,
to roll
shit.
up.
But you have to have a favorite. You have to have
yeah.
a type.
I admitted that pink would probably be my favorite.
Pink is beautiful, bro.
No, but like type, girl. Like, what is your type?
What is my type?
Yes.
That is such a vague thing.
Like, do you like
I don't-
Latinas? Do you like Cubans? I mean, I know Latinas.
I like
but,
all type of girls.
Okay,
I
but you have to
don't
have
got
a
a
specific.
type.
Okay, there has to be a type that you fall more.
Do
for.
you have to have a type?
There's a lot of guys that have types.
I think you generally are gonna have a type.
Yeah.
you know-
Like, what do you usually date?
I mean, not when it comes to appearance. Probably not.
Really?
More or less like. Well,
I don't believe that.
let me I phrase that horribly. I meant more like
Like, you have to. Give
like
a fuck
body
about-
parts and shit.
No,
we
like,
could. I
mean-
could say that. Like, yeah, sure.
No,
I want
like,
to
there's
shake
We're
one.
guys
not-
that like
we're not
white
talking about a serial
girls.
killer. I mean-
dude, there's guys that like white girls. There's guys that like Cubans. There's guys that like Venezuelans, Colombians.
Yeah, I don't mind any of them though. Like, I don't have
But
like
what's your favorite?
Latinas are probably my favorite.
What type of Latino?
Exactly.
See, and that's where it goes hard.
I mean,
I bet it
Miami's full
does.
of fucking Cubans.
I know.
Cubans look
I
completely
love
different.
Cubans. I love Colombians. I love Venezuelans. I love fucking you name it, Hondurans. I love.
But what have you usually
Brazilians.
gone like through
I don't think that matters.
the most? I'm asking you a question. You don't have to answer it.
I don't know, Joss. I don't really calculate the chicks I've like. I don't remember a lot of them either.
So like
You're an animal.
serious relationship. What has been your longest
I've
relationship?
dated Cubans.
You know what? I'll put it to you like this. Say that just like in a marriage, not like a modern day marriage where you get, divorced after 6 months. Like an old school marriage. This is going to be the only woman that you fuck
For the rest of your
for
life.
the rest of your life.
Yep.
No, I gotta give
Now,
my
what body?
tributes.
Now, what type of woman are you really going to be?
Definitely gotta have the fatty,
Okay.
the nice Excuse me.
Do you care what the pussy looks like?
Of course. If I could pick, if I'm gonna give you all my, of course I do.
Okay.
I mean, in this hypothetical, I have to give
You're out
you.
here giving pussy ratings.
Pussy would have to. I mean, I can't. It would have to just look great.
Okay.
Pink,
Pink.
fucking
I mean, I agree with you on pink, bro.
pink. Not too much pastrami. Could be fat. Don't. Not too like crazy big fat.
Not where it looks like an ass.
Not where it's like its own thing. You know what I mean?
Is that you don't want it to look like an ass?
So. And then yeah, just decent.
I like pussy that has character to it, you know.
How do you even define that?
Pussy has to have character.
Has like some scars
It's
on
like
it?
no, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ. I'm not fucking Ted Bundy, bro. This is
Bushed up.
I mean,
You George Bushed up.
honestly, I don't mind a little bit of bush, bro.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, preferably
It's not that I'll fucking request a bush.
same.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'm not gonna order a bush.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you guys there. Shaved all the way. That's it. Period.
Really?
Only way.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Like that's it.
That is beautiful.
No bush. That's disgusting. Sorry.
My God.
I mean, what happened if it's shaved nicely?
Shavely shaved.
There's no shaved nicely either. You fucking shave the whole thing, or you have like a little patch. Like girls do patches, like a heart patch. Or
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like they
That's fucking weird though, to have like patches of hair.
or like a
just get
triangle.
fucking tattoo.
Have like
a heart patch?
Yeah, there's like a heart. Like girls.
I know
do
Ape would
hearts.
want his chick to have like an Illuminati triangle shaped.
Yeah,
like,
there's
I don't wanna-
There's like a upside down triangle, like pointing to the fucking pussy.
just
No,
put,
I don't see- I
throw
don't
on
wanna
a
think about, like-
Freemason symbol.
I don't want to think about politics and occult symbolism when I'm looking at a pussy.
That's the least thing that you want.
That's not what I'm into.
Listen, bro.
I mean,
might be a cool little look.
listen, bro. I can
Shaved.
I can be
Period.
I can be a freaky motherfucker, bro. But I just don't want Illuminati staring at me in the face.
Right.
You know.
Break time.
Yo, this is my pod. You don't control this, all right? No, I'm lying. Do you want to take a break, Abe?
Yeah, let's take a little break.
I just want to smoke. That's it.
We'll take a break. We'll be back, guys.
Yo quiero fumar marihuana.
And we're back. Let's go. The one and only.
I don't understand why women don't kick dudes in the nuts more often, bro. Like it
Right?
should. I feel like it's.
I'm thinking about it.
I feel like it's a form of cowardice. Like, bro, if you really want to assert something, there's a perfectly, well-placed spot where you can just obliterate a motherfucker for the next 5 minutes, incapacitate him.
You're justified in
He's
slapping.
giving me ideas.
You're justified in slapping a girl if she does that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I can definitely. I mean, you're justified in dick slapping her at that point. I mean, that's.
I mean,
that was just too
If she just
I don't think.
rubs my nuts against her leg with brutal force.
Would
Listen,
that be justified in
all
court?
bets are off, bro.
Would it be justified if a girl assaults you by just like what you just said, kicking them in the nuts, and then just sexually assaulting her with a dick slap?
I don't know how that would play out because that's a wild situation.
That's what you just said, though. That's what I
I know. And I'm sure that's happened before.
For sure.
I'm sure that because there's some motherfucker. I saw a video of one dude who was playing like these what is it called? These dominatrix chicks.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was paying some of them to kick him in the nuts, bro.
Yeah, there.
Can you imagine paying money to
It's
get
like a
kicked in the
kink.
nuts?
It is
It's a kink.
Yeah, testicular cancer is a kink. Jesus fucking Christ.
People are into it, bro.
That's some cuck shit.
Just like people like getting like fucking roped up and like fucking like. in
50
the
Shades of
fucking
Grey
air.
type of thing. Is that your thing, Josh?
Exactly.
In the air is a interesting thing.
I do it.
You would do it, but are
I've
you
done
into it?
Yeah, I'm into
You've
it.
been tied up?
Yeah.
Were you the
On a swing?
You were the dominant figure in the.
Yeah.
What was
she,
it?
I don't think she was the. You were the dominant figure tied up?
No.
No,
like,
I asked her if she was just the dominant figure.
dominant,
So the man was. He was your little.
submissive.
And how far did it get?
Go on, Josh.
Like
Did-
how far with what?
Like, how far did he? Well, how far did he allow with the submissive treatment?
I mean, he allowed butt stuff.
That's beautiful.
Oh, so you had a man that you were pegging?
You know you have a G spot in your ass.
Let me tell you something.
I know you would never let a
Let me tell you something,
girl
bro.
near your ass. Blah 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 blah.
No, that's not even.
I've heard it all
I don't even have to
before.
go there. I don't even have to go there.
Okay.
There's no need for that.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
even say anything about that. I was just asking.
Let me tell you something. I'm just trying to figure out how far into this motherfucker you went. Okay? Because I know.
Was this the guy you were dating?
It was a guy that I was with for 4 years.
Damn.
Almost 4 years.
When did that start? Was it like immediate or was that after 3 years and a half? You guys were like,
and he
let's-
slipped it out. Like, listen.
Let's get this going, bro. Now
Listen,
we really.
babe.
No, it was pretty like we started as like friends with benefits, and then like it got more into it like sexually, and we did it like after like 3 months.
Damn.
But I can manipulate very well, so
Wait, so this was more of like a you thing? You think you manipulated him, or he just?
yeah.
You don't think he just was just into that?
No.
Oh, so you convinced him to like it?
So when
Yeah.
you were elbow deep in this man's ass,
I was an level D.
right?
What was he saying, Doug? Was he like in
He
pain?
no, he had a G spot. He was moaning and shit.
So that you just
Jesus Christ.
you made this man come after you were shoulder deep in him. And I don't know where the fuck the arm goes, by the way, at this point. This shit must be on the verge of coming out of his mouth at that point.
What, is this
Okay.
like the finisher for him? Like, is that what you guys?
It's not the finisher, but like it's like kind of like foreplay a little
Jesus Christ, what comes next?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Jesus, dude.
bit. Yeah.
That is
That's wild.
Wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was literally in a 10-year relationship, and then I went to a 40-year relationship.
You don't think it's a little feminine from him to do that?
I mean, he was very, what is it called?
Bi-curious?
Metrosexual. Like
What
he
is
was,
that?
Is metrosexual? Is that the word?
Yeah, that's like when before you're willing to come out, you sort of dress
He was just like
suspiciously.
he was just like into like taking care of himself. Like, I don't know. Like,
He was a little gay?
he wasn't a little gay. He was into anal though.
I mean...
I mean, but see,
Joss,
when
if
you
he-
say anal,
Yeah, Joss, if he's
Yeah.
taking it... I mean, he
No,
might...
like he's into giving anal.
oh, good.
I mean, sure, he could do that and still be... He could be a bisexual guy.
He wasn't bisexual though, at all.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
It's possible that he just liked having
Getting
her
pegged.
with both arms
It's
deep
because
inside.
it's because I manipulated him really well. Like I was like, if you do this, then like you could have this kind of type of.
You
Oh,
could
I
have
see.
what? What could you have? Like, you were referring to
She
yourself?
probably made him take it in the ass before she.
Wait, you made him take it in... You made him take it in the ass before you gave him some sugar?
No. It wasn't like
That's
that.
brutal,
Really?
yo.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
But you did say you manipulated him.
Yes.
Wow. Woman hype. You see that, bro?
Incredible.
It's incredible.
I mean, guys do the same fucking shit to get their own fucking way and to get fucked.
I swear to God, I mean, it's incredible because a man would never manipulate a woman.
Ever. We would never do even a
And
thing
just
like
to
that.
hear
sure.
such a brutal confession.
Now, I respect your honesty, but wow, it just
But she
shows...
said it in such a disheartened manner. There was no
because
Alright.
he's my ex.
attachment to
R.I.P.
the
to that guy's
consequences.
soul. Like, he's so... That's crazy.
I don't even
He's
know.
probably still single now. He's probably fucking. I don't fucking know.
I think he's
I'm sure
probably.
he's all
He
depressed and
definitely
fucking
became
single.
gay, for sure.
He did not.
Listen,
become gay.
he has an entire foot and knee up his ass right now, and he is
Yeah,
moaning.
I'm sorry I turned someone gay just because he liked.
Oh, you
getting
didn't.
pegged.
Believe me, you didn't. No, you didn't turn him gay.
Yeah, Josh.
You just let him confirm it for himself. You know,
Yeah.
you just.
You made him that comfortable.
You gave him permission.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
When you stuck it in his closet, it gave him the courage to come out of the closet. You know.
Listen, that's fascinating podcast content, so don't worry. That's exactly what we need on Jozz, can you stop fiending for the weed? I'm gonna light it up right now. You're ruining my mojo.
You have a mojo now?
Yes, I get in my podcast bag and you gotta let it flow.
Yeah.
I'm letting it flow.
It's an art. It's an art to this, you know that, right?
I just want to get high.
I understand, Johnson. We are. That's all
Are you
gotta-
trying to manipulate her, bro?
I know, right?
Or is she
Tone of
manipulating you? How's this
voice.
working?
It is tone of voice.
Nah, I'm already hands on. I already know what she's trying to do already. So just off that story, I can't even let her
Okay.
do no
But
funny
it gets
business.
more interesting when I'm high.
Where's the?
Well, let's just. Oh, I was finding the lighter. That was the issue.
It's
Yeah,
always
he couldn't find my lighter.
Oh, it's because you're fucking stoner.
And we're back, dog. Enough of the bullshit, guys.
Look, we stopped for about 3 minutes right now, and let me just tell you, a lot can happen in 3 minutes. Okay.
A lot did happen.
100%. Now, it seems
And
as
yes,
though
Joss is still in the building.
Joss wants to peg Mike.
What?
Not me.
As some sort of vengeance.
What?
I go by V.
For
My name is
other
V.
individuals in her life. I mean, I find it cruel.
Apparently, she's pegged a lot of
brutal.
mics in her life,
She's
right?
pegged a whole lot of mics in
So-
her life.
Only one mic.
Oh.
I've only pegged one mic.
I don't think that's what you told us, though, but... You know a lot of mics, though.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Yeah. So there's still an opportunity there for other mics.
There's a lot of chances that you have to peg.
Damn, like I'm like a target type shit.
Yeah.
This is like, this is worrisome. Like,
No, you're about to lose that anal virginity tonight, bro. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna get manipulated by Joss, and I'm not even gonna know.
100%. There's no if, ands, or butt fucks about that. Well, there are butt fucks, but
yeah.
She's gonna have like this marvelous offer that I just can't refuse to.
What is gonna be?
she's
the
prepping. Look how she's doing all that
No,
fucking.
dude, stop.
Jesus Christ. You better get prepared mentally, bro. I mean, that's one of the great philosophical takes that what was this guy's name? The religious dude, Kierkegaard. Where Kierkegaard talked about how like the greatest evil was like fucking boredom.
Damn.
Right? And that was
Might be right, though.
that was like the horror of life is just boredom.
Damn.
And so people like try to get rid of boredom. Life is just a whole way of getting rid of boredom to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually well put though.
Until
like,
you
when
find
think about
God, is what he says.
Nah.
That's, I swear to God. Swear to God.
But that's a good way to put like just. A lot of people are just bored and they need something to do.
Well, yeah. Getting rid of boredom is a huge,
Thing that humans do.
yeah, it's a lot of what people would like.
I mean, you wouldn't want to be bored, right?
No.
Ever.
Nobody wants to be bored ever.
So it's a task that you're always.
People don't like boredom.
People hate boredom.
Mm-hmm.
No, boredom's the worst thing ever. Like, it's just like, you're just stuck in this, like.
At least when there's a ISIS member beheading you, there's something
Then-
going on.
then
You know,
there's
the
some-
fucking blood is. You know you're alive. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Right before he fucking
That's
throws
definitely
you in a
not
car,
boredom, bro.
hits you with the RPG. At that moment, bro, there's no boredom. I promise.
No, hell no.
Right. So I'm saying is, you know, people that haven't tried being beheaded by ISIS, I mean, don't be closed-minded in life.
Get your expectations a little.
Be open to the possibility of trying new things.
They're done with, bro. Didn't fucking Trump just say he just killed the leader?
I mean, they always have a different leader every other week because they always kill the leader, bro. That's just how it works.
The most monumental one was was it Obama? When he said he came out and killed,
It was better when Trump came out because he just came out as like he died like a dog.
Did he say that?
The dude went like a fucking animal in the press, bro. He died like a dog.
That's fucking based. He died like a dog.
Little Mufasa, whatever the fuck that guy's name was.
How did Obama fucking...
He just came out like he was very
Obama...
he was very like a press release sort of way of expressing what he was saying.
Yeah.
There was no like emotion behind it. It was just politics, you know. Whereas Trump came out, it was like
Motherfucker
asserting dominance over a dead guy, right? Trying to just let you know, like, hey, you're dead, and I fucking did that.
Damn.
There's not much you can do at this point.
That's fucked.
When you think about it, Trump is kind of doing the same thing that rappers do to their ops.
That's what they do.
He literally
He's smoking on that ISIS pack is what he's
He's
doing.
literally smoking on that pack, like.
Yeah.
And just didn't do it in audio form, but just in speech form. He was like, yo.
It was genius.
Come on, dog. He knows what he's doing, dog.
No, I think it's fucking insane in a way.
No,
I mean, don't get me
it is.
wrong. Like when he pulled up, he invited Zelensky to like fucking
Just like
bully
spectate
him,
Oh,
like he's a senior in high school and Zelensky's a freshman, just getting fucking beat up in the lockers. It was pretty brutal, bro.
That was great. Yeah, that was great. It did suck though. They didn't.
You
need to
gotta
happen.
admit, it was some of the most entertaining shit you've ever seen in politics, though.
As of recently, yeah,
100%.
shit's been dead.
When Trump pulled up in the debate and he just said, "They're eating dogs,"
That was
my
probably
God,
right? That to me is what America's all about.
no, for sure.
Okay. If you get on live television, you talk about people eating dogs, and you get elected to the presidency, you're a fucking legend, bro.
You know what you're doing.
You understand?
I mean, come on, dude. It was Kamala. Like,
Alex Jones
people wouldn't vote for a woman.
should have been part of the administration. You know about Alex Jones, right?
No.
Jesus Christ, we gotta
You don't know about Alex Jones?
we gotta do some work here. We gotta do a lot of work here. There's a man who thinks they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay, right? This is a interesting character here.
Have you ever seen any Joe Rogan podcasts?
Yeah, I have.
Well, he's like one of the most beloved guests.
Oh, okay.
You can look at episode 911.
Is that the one?
That is the one. I swear to God, that's.
Well, yeah, that's what I would recommend if you want to get like a quick.
It's just entertainment. You gotta be See, this is why.
People would say he's like a conspiracy theorist,
Okay.
which he kind of is, but a lot of the things he
What's
said.
his name?
Alex Jones.
All right.
There's also a BBW porn star called Alex Jones.
So be careful.
Because people got sort of confused when I tweeted.
I'm just gonna put it in my notes for now.
He's banned on a lot of places, so it's either X or fucking like Rumble or some shit.
Alex Jones, just Jones.
You don't know? You don't remember
Yeah.
Sandy Hook?
Yeah.
You don't remember him saying like, oh,
Fake news.
he was like saying it was fake and this and that,
I have to
and
see
he
his
got
face.
sued for defamation.
I have to see his face. I should Google him.
He's banned everywhere, so it's kind of hard to like. He got banned after that. Like he literally got canceled.
I'm not surprised.
You would want a man to get canceled after that?
They did sue him for like 900
Him?
million.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I just.
February 11th. Oh, he's a fucking Aquarius.
Oh my gosh, that's the first thing you go
Jesus,
to.
fuck Christ in the ass, God.
Jesus, Joss. Yo, we gotta end this if we're gonna.
Well, let's go ahead and end this.
Listen, guys, we'll be back next week. It was an interesting episode. Thanks, Joss, for coming along and telling us your stories.
You're welcome.
Shout
Thanks
out
for
Pink
having
Pussy.
me. Pink Pussy.
Swag. Peace.
Woo.